Hello friends, today we are starting partnership final account. In that, first of all, we will concentrate on some basic part of partnership like meaning part, definitions or features of partnership. Okay, now let's see what is partnership exactly. In simple language, we can say when two or more persons coming together and doing business, it will be the partnership. Okay, let's see in some technical words. Partnership is an organization where there is an association of two or more persons. Okay, and they coming together to carry on business with the view to what will be their view to share profit or losses from that firm. Means two or more persons here coming together and carry a business, specific business, and their view will be share profit and losses from that firm. Here it is clear that partnership require minimum 2%. Okay, at least 2% should be there for partnership. But next question is that why partnership is needed? Okay, do you know sole trader? Sole trader is the oldest form of organization, business organization. In that what happened? Only one person was owner. This business was managed by or controlled by only single person only. Okay, but when the business was expanded, sole trader could not handle all these activities of business. Maybe because limited managerial skill or short capital. Okay, to overcome this situation or drawbacks of this proprietary or sole trader firm, a new form of organization came into exist, which is partnership. Okay, let's take one example. Suppose Mr. A having garment business. It is a sole proprietor firm. Means he is only one person and he is a owner that business. After some time, Mr. B, his friend, wants to join him. He not only join him, but also he want to bring capital for that business, for garment business. Now, he want to share profit from that business, garment business. Now, in this firm, garment business, two persons are involved, Mr. A and Mr. B. Okay, means they form an organization. Also they want to carry a same business and same motive. What will be the motive? To share profit from that business. Okay, means in this garment business now there are two persons are owner. Okay, Mr. A and Mr. B. Now they will be called as a partners for each other, and they form a business. It will be called as a partnership firm. Now let's move on definition part of partnership. The definition provided in Indian Partnership Act 1932 section 4. Let's see. It is the relation between persons who have agreed to share the profits of business carried on by all or any one of them acting for all. Means two or more persons coming together for starting business. Okay, and they carry business. The business is carried by all partners. What definition said? Business is carried by all partners or any one of them acting for all. Means not necessary that business should be carried by all partners. It can be managed by only one person. Means one person may act for all. Okay, one person carry business on behalf of all other remaining partners also. Okay, let's see another definition. Professor Handy provided one definition. Partnership is the relation existing between persons competent to make contract who agree to carry on lawful business in common with a view to earn private gain. Here Professor Henry focus on persons who are competent to make contract. Okay, they specified the persons and also specify lawful business should be there in partnership. Okay, after meaning and definition part of partnership, let's see some features of partnership firm now. Here first feature is agreement. For any partnership firm there should be a agreement. Agreement may be written or oral. It is not necessary that agreement is only in written form. It can be in oral form also. But avoid some future dispute, agreement should be in written form only, because this written agreement will be treated as a proof in the court of law. Okay, such a written agreement is known as partnership deed. So we will prefer only written agreement also. Second feature is number of partners. As per meaning and definition part, there should be 2 persons, okay, in partnership firm. Here also minimum 2 partners are needed to start partnership firm. Where it is specified? In Companies Act 2013. They specified that minimum criteria of partners will be 2 and maximum partners can enter into partnership firm will be 50. Means more than 50 persons or more than 50 partners are not allowed in partnership firm. We can say there should be or there can be maximum 50 partners in partnership firm as per this act, Companies Act 2013. Let's see third feature of partnership firm, that is lawful business. In that business undertaken by partnership should be lawful. It is also provided in meaning part or definition part. Do you remember Professor Handy's definition? What he said, partnership is done by competent to the contract, person competent to the contract, and it should be the lawful business only. Okay, means illegal business is not allowed as per Partnership Act. Another important feature of partnership is sharing of profit and losses, that is profit sharing ratio. The profit sharing ratio is always mentioned in deed, that is agreement or in deed. In meaning part we have seen that 2 or more persons coming together doing business, and most important part that they want to share profit and losses from that specific business. Okay, the ratio or that profit sharing ratio is always mentioned in agreement, but sometimes agreement is a silent. What is silent? Nothing mentioned in that agreement or in that deed. Then what to do? The profit sharing ratio will be equal. Okay, we have to assume that they sharing their profit in equal proportion. Another feature is unlimited liabilities. In partnership firm, all partners' liability is unlimited. All partners are liable to pay firm's debts jointly or severally. Partners are liable till the last rupee in their pocket. Means if sometime assets of business is not sufficient to pay liabilities, then personal property of a partners can be used for that liability, to pay that liability. If any one partner from that partners is become insolvent. What is insolvent? Persons who unable to pay debts. Then what to do? His liability, insolvent person's liability will be borne by the solvent partner. Means solvent partner will bear the liability of insolvent partner. Means here liability of partners will be jointly. If one partner is unable to pay firm's liability, then other partners have to pay that liability. Means here liability of that partners, every partners will be unlimited, joint and several. Another feature is registration. As per Indian Partnership Act 1932, registration of partnership firm is optional, means not compulsory. A firm may or may not be registered. But in Maharashtra state, they specify from 1st April 2005, they specify that partnership firm should be compulsorily registered. Okay, as per legal point of view, actually, it is very safe to register it. Partnership deed can be registered with the register office of that respective firm. Means we cannot say it is a compulsory to register. It is a always optional. Next feature is joint ownership and management. In that, for this point, we can take one example. Suppose Mr. A and Mr. B coming together to doing any business, okay, and they form a one partnership firm. After some time, they purchase some property on the name of that firm. Now, for that property, the property which is belong to that partnership firm, both partners become a joint owner of that property. So this property is a not personal property, okay, it is a property belong to that partnership firm only. So no partner from A and B can use that property for a personal use. Okay, next point is equal rights. Every partners in partnership firm have equal rights to take managing decision or to manage the firm. As they have equal rights, they will be jointly responsible for the management of that firm. Okay. Next feature is principal and agent. In partnership firm, every partner should play two roles in partnership firm. First is principal and another is agent. Every partner in that partnership firm will be treated as principal of that firm for outsiders or for third party. And same person or same partner will be treated as an agent for other party. Okay. Now, what is principal and agent relationship? Agent is a person will always work on behalf of principal. Okay. In partnership business, all partners can manage the business jointly or any one of them manage the business on behalf of other partners. So we can say every partners act as an agent as well as principal. He is a agent. That partner will be treated as agent only in that firm only, not for outsiders. Outsiders or third parties, he will be treated as a principal. Okay. The next feature is dissolution. What is dissolution? Dissolution means to close the business of partnership firm. It's very simple. There are three ways of dissolution. First way is agreement between partners. In that, a partnership firm can be dissolved through the agreement between the partners. In that agreement, specific period of partnership is mentioned already. After closing that period, that partnership firm will automatically get closed or dissolved. Second way is 14 days notice. If a partners want to close the firm, he can dissolve the firm by giving 14 days notice. Suppose one partners from three partners, one partners want to dissolve that firm. Then what will he do? He will give 14 days notice to other partners. Then after mutual discussion or mutual understanding, the partnership will be closed or dissolved. Then third way is partner's death, retirement or insolvency. The firm can also be dissolved if partner dies or retires or become insolvent or insane. Let's take one example here. Suppose Mr. A, B and C, there are three partners. After some years, Mr. A want to retire from that firm. Okay. Then this partnership have to compulsory get dissolved after retirement of A. B and C wants to, B and C remaining partners, okay, if they want to continue this same firm, then they have to enter into fresh agreement within B and C. Okay, they cannot continue same firm with remaining two partners, but they have to create one another fresh deed for continuity. Okay, we will stop here now. In next video we will see the another important topics of partnership. Thank you for watching.